I'll begin a presentation from now on. My title of study is Gait Analysis of Hip Retrotorsion in Adults. My name is Dong-Sik Oh. I work at Hansa University. First of all, introduction. The transverse axis of the femoral leg and femoral condyle is tilted forward from the frontal plane by more than 30 degrees at birth, and the angle gradually decreases inwardly until 6 years of age to around 15 degrees in adults on average. Cases in which the angle of inclination is higher than normal 15 degrees are called hip anteversion, and cases in which the angle is reduced to below 8 degrees and tilted backward against the femoral shaft are called hip retrotorsion. Gait patterns resulting from excessive anteversion or retroversion of the femur can lead to gait disorder or early degenerative arthritis, including osteoarthritis, hip lateral tearing, and patellofemoral pain, and have been reported to attack not only the stability but also the waist. Stair walking is a common motion in everyday life and requires more physical load and range of motion in the lower limb joints than walking on flat ground, resulting in higher energy consumption than ordinary walking. Stair descent has also been reported to have a higher force than stair ascent. Until now, examination of the femoral torsion for hip rotation has been mainly conducted using radiotherapy. But this static evaluation method does not fully reflect the dynamic elements of gait. Hence, 3D analysis is now recommended. The walking of normal people is symmetrical, but subtle kinematic or kinetic asymmetry can occur. Studying the functional asymmetry of gait may help to explain gait disorder in neurologically impaired patients or in normal people at risk of falling. And gait analysis to assess normal gait function may be critical in clinical or rehabilitation process. Thus, even though many studies of femoral torsion and kinetic study of stair walking have been conducted, kinematic walking research into hip retrotorsion is insufficient. This study therefore aims to analyze the kinematic effect of hip joint during stair descent in young adults with hip retrotorsion, to help prevent future disease and to gather basic data on walking. Second method. 1. Participants. 10 students with hip retrotorsion were selected from 230 healthy men and women, and 30 were selected as the normal group by random sampling, excluding those with hip torsion. 2. Instrument. A. Hip joint range of motion. The range of motion of the hip joint was measured using a level angle finder. B. Gait analysis. The rotational motion of the hip joint was measured using a noration, motion, three-dimensional motion analyzer. 3. Experimental method. All subjects flexed their knee 90 degrees with the pelvis fixed in the supine position. And their hip joint range of motion was measured using Craig test. After the test, only the subject with hip retroversion were selected and they performed the stair descent. The subject were analyzed using a 3D motion analyzer for the motion pattern of the hip joint. 4. Data processing. All data was analyzed using SPSS version 12.0. The Wilcox code rank test was used to compare the left and right hip joints of the affected and non-affected sides in both the hip retroversion and normal growth. 3. Third result. 1. Comparison of the hip joint range of motion between the affected and non-affected sides in the sagittal, frontal, and transverse plane in the hip retroversion group. The joint range of motion in the sagittal and frontal plane showed two significant differences between the two sides. The joint range of motion in the transverse plane showed a significant differences between the two sides. 2. Comparison of the hip joint angle in the sagittal, frontal, and transverse plane between the affected and non-affected sides in the hip retroversion group. The maximum angle in the sagittal and transverse plane showed no significant differences between the two sides. The maximum angle in the frontal plane showed a significant differences between the two sides. 3. Comparison of the minimum hip joint angle in the sagittal, frontal, and transverse plane between the affected and non-affected sides in the hip retroversion group. The minimum angle in the sagittal plane showed no significant differences between the two sides. The minimum angle in the transverse plane showed a significant differences between the two sides. 4. Comparison between the left and right sides of the hip joint in the sagittal, frontal, and transverse plane in the normal group. The hip joint range of motion maximum angle and minimum angle in the sagittal, frontal, and transverse plane showed no significant differences between the two sides. 4th, discussion. In the sagittal plane, the minimum and maximum angle of the hip joints were flexed during the stair descent of both the hip retroversion group and normal group, suggesting that they flexed the hip joint rather than extended them during the way. According to the result of this study, the maximum hip joint angle in the frontal plane of the hip retroversion group increased abduction more on the affected side than on the non-affected side. In the transverse plane, there is a slight anatomical external rotation of the hip joint, but internal rotation occurs during the stair descent motion, and the motion of the internal rotation occurs during the stance phase. However, the hip retroversion group showed a difference from the normal group in this state, with the internal rotation and angle of movement range of the affected side decreasing more than for the non-affected side in the transverse plane. 5th, conclusion. Young adults with hip retroversion showed more flexion than extension of the hip joint in the sagittal plane during stair descent. In the frontal and transverse plane, the affected side of the hip retroversion group showed lower internal rotation and higher abduction angle than those on the non-affected side. The findings of this study are expected to be used as basic data for the prevention of musculoskeletal disease and can be caused by femoral torsion in their life as well as for research on walking. Thank you.